return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Running play called on 3rd and short. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down mark.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. Just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. Look at this. Ends up being a huge play.
Play number 7 on the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Raiola. He finds his man. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. The Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on 4th down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. scanning the field. It's Johnson. Quick throw to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside. No matter which way he went, they had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Going for the touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Boise State. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fights through the tackler. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air, it's Johnson. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. And now we are all even for basic. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the extra point was up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Owens. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup. And
breaks into the clear. First down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They test the middle, but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Well, this is what coaches love to see, a quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Incompletion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. The Broncos will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Now here he goes. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Boise State. And they jump on top here in the second half.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
The receiver makes the catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's in the clear. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Hokies, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Breaks an open space. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. And they keep it going here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Christina, the spread out over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, it's a handoff. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by him.
And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He dumps it off to the tight end. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Working clock with the ground game. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
To throw, it's Wyola. And they get the completion. Ball is loose. Who can recover? The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. And the Broncos will try to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out, brings up a big third and goal.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean...
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Looking for a late deep shot. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. To the air. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.